Hello everyone, magandang buhay po sa lahat. Welcome back po dito sa ating Mathematics Tagalog tutorial. Sa video na ito ay papaliwanag ko po sa inyo about addition and subtraction of dissimilar rational algebraic expression. So ano nga po ba ang ibig sabihin pag sinabi nating dissimilar? So dissimilar po yung dalawang rational algebraic expression kapag magkaiba po ng denominator. Just like these examples. For number 1, 2/3 plus 1/5. So yung denominator ng dalawang expression or ng dalawang rational expression are not equal or not the same. So 3 and 5. So ito po ay dissimilar rational algebraic expression. Just like number 2, okay, 1/2x plus 2/3y. So dissimilar sila kasi 2x and 3y are not equal. Number 3, x plus 1, x minus 1, not equal. So they are dissimilar expression. Number 4, x squared minus 1 and x plus 1. Okay? Magkaiba po yung denominator. So lahat po itong 1 to 6 examples ay dissimilar rational algebraic expression. So inumpisan ko po yung example from easy to average to difficult examples. So ipapaliwanag ko po ito kung paano po i-add or i-subtract in step-by-step computation. To start the lesson, let us have first these objectives. Objective number 1, identify the similar rational algebraic expressions. And number 2 objective, add and subtract the similar rational algebraic expressions. So yung first step kasi, bago po tayo mag-add or subtract ng rational algebraic expressions, ay dapat malaman muna natin kung yung rational expressions ay similar or dissimilar. Okay? Pag nalaman na po nating dissimilar, then we are going to proceed in adding and subtracting dissimilar rational algebra expressions. Okay, so lahat po yan ay step by step po nating pag-aaralan. So bago po ako mag-present ng examples, kung bago ka pa lang po dito sa aking channel, baka pwede po ninyong i-click yung subscribe. Huwag ka pong mag-alala, hindi ka magsisisi kasi lahat po ng lessons ng grade 8 matatag ay i-upload ko po dito sa ating channel from first quarter to fourth quarter. Okay, so here are the rules in adding and subtracting the similar rational algebraic expression. Rule for addition. A over B plus C over D is equal to AD plus BC divided by BD. So ano po yung sinasabi ng rule ng addition? Actually, ito po yung rule ng adding fractions. Okay, so A over B plus C over D. Notice here, magkaiba po yung denominator. So we are adding the similar fractions here. So ang rule po nito ay by cross multiplication. Okay, paano po? You're going to multiply by cross. So A times D, this one, or AD means A times D. And then we are going to add because the operation here is addition. Then the product of C and B. So here, B times C. Okay? Divided by, you are going to multiply both the denominators. So BD means B times D. Okay. So how about for subtraction? The same with addition, ang magbabago lang po dito ay yung operation na subtraction. So A over B minus C over D. So notice, dissimilar po sila, magkaiba ng denominators, B and D. So by cross multiplication din ang gagawin natin. So we have A times D here, then minus, because this minus, B times C, okay, or this one, divided by the denominators, B times D, so BD. Okay, so ito po yung rule ng adding and subtracting dissimilar rational algebraic expression. Okay, so let's have an example. We are going to apply the rule in adding and subtracting dissimilar rational algebraic expression. Okay, for number 1, we have 2/3 plus 1/5. So here, ang ibinigay ko po muna ay easy question. Ito po ay addition of fraction. Okay, so how we are going to add these two fractions? Okay, or two rational expressions. Since magkaiba po sila ng denominator, kasi 3 and 5, we are going to follow the rule of addition, which is cross multiplication. So how? Ganito lang po yun. You're going to multiply here 2 times 5. Okay, this one. And then ipa-plus po natin yung product ng 1 times 3. Okay, this one. 1 times 3. Divided by yung product ng denominators, 3 times 5 here. So lagay po natin sa denominator, 3 times 5. Okay? Nasundan po ba? Here, 2 times 5. then we're going to add, then multiply again 1 times 3. Okay? At sa denominator naman, multiply the denominators 3 times 5 here. Okay? So let's try to multiply. So here, we have 2 times 5 plus 1 times 3. So ano pong unahin natin? Addition or multiplication? So unahin po natin ang multiplication. Ano po? So 2 times 5 is equal to 10 plus 1 times 3 is equal to 3. Okay? Divided by, what is 3 times 5? That is equal to 15. So here, can we add 10 plus 3? Yes. So 10 plus 3 is equal to 13. Then, copy the denominator 15. So we have 13 over 15. Kapag nakakuha po tayo ng sagot natin at the end, okay, ang gagawin po natin ay check po natin kung pwede po nating i-reduce or i-lowest term yung fraction o yung rational expression. Since 13 over 15 ay hindi na po pwedeng i-reduce, then that is our final answer. So ito po yung sum ng 2/3 plus 1 over 5. That is equal to 13 over 15. For number 2 example, we have 1 over 2x plus 2 over 3y. So again, yung first step sa pag-a-add ng rational algebra expressions ay tignan natin kung similar or dissimilar. So yung denominators are not equal, 2x and 3y. So ibig sabihin, itong dalawang rational expressions na ia-add natin ay dissimilar rational algebra expressions. So kung sila ay dissimilar, ang i-apply po natin dito ay cross multiplication. So, paano po ulit yung cross multiplication? We are going to multiply cross, okay, 1 times 3y, this one. Then, we are going to add the product, okay, addition, to the other pair, 2 times 2x here. So, it is 1, 2 times 2x, okay? Ulitin ko, cross multiply, 1 times 3y, this one, plus, kasi plus po yung operation, 2 times 2x, okay, this one. Divided by, yung denominators, we have 2x times 3y. Okay, ito po yan. Okay, so next ay, i-simplify po natin. We are going to multiply and then add. Okay, so what is 1 times 3y? 1 times 3y is equal to 3y. Okay, so 1 times 3y is equal to 3y. And then plus, we have this plus. What is 2 times 2x? So multiply natin yung number. 2 times 2 is 4. And then copy the variable x. So, isa lang po yung x dito, kaya 4x lang po yan. Okay? Then, the denominator, we have 2x times 3y. So, here, we can multiply 2 times 3. That is equal to 6. And then, yung variable natin, x at y. So, wala po tayong pwedeng pagsamahin sa x at y at magkaiba po silang variable. So, here, ang magiging product po niyan ay pagtatabihin lang po natin. So, again, 2 times 3 is 6. And then, xy. X times y is xy. So 6xy is the denominator. Now, we have this product or sum rather. So ano pong gagawin natin dito? We are going to reduce this to lowest term or simplify, nakalagay sa direction, simplify if possible. So, pwede po ba natin i-cancel yung y at yung y dito sa denominator? So, hindi po pwede kasi mayroon po tayong addition dito. Gawin din yung x at yung x sa denominator, hindi rin pwedeng i-cancel. So, dapat ang kinakancel natin ay common factor. So, try nating i-factor yung numerator. Meron po bang factors yung numerator? So, 3y plus 4x. So, may common monomial factor po ba siya? What are the factors of 3 and 4? 3, 1. Ito naman po ay 2 times 2. So, wala pong common factor between 3 and 4. How about y and x? So, magkaibang variable. So, ibig sabihin, itong numerator, hindi na po pwedeng i-factor. Okay? So, pag hindi na po pwedeng i-factor yan, then that is your final answer. Okay? Okay, for number 3 example, we have 2 divided by x plus 1 plus 3 divided by x minus 1. So here, we are adding two dissimilar rational algebra expressions. Bakit po dissimilar? Kasi yung kanilang denominators ay magkaiba. So x plus 1 and x minus 1. Since sila pong dalawang rational expressions ay dissimilar, then we are going to use cross multiplication. Okay, so paano po? Binomial na po yan, ganito lang po yan. So we are going to multiply 2 times x minus 1. Okay, this one. 2 times x minus 1. Kapag magmumultiply po tayo ng monomial by a binomial, so yung binomial lalagyan po natin ng close and open parenthesis. Ano po? Kasi binomial po siya. Okay, so here 2 times x minus 1 plus, kasi plus po yung operation, kaya plus po dito. Multiply natin yung second pair, 3 times x plus 1. So this one, 3 times x plus 1. Again, for multiplication, gamit po tayo ng close and open parenthesis. And then yung denominator, dalawa pong binomial. So x plus 1, multiply din po natin sa x minus 1. So ilagay po natin sa denominator. Okay, gamit po tayo ng close and open parenthesis for multiplication. Okay, so next step po, after po nating may cross multiply, may cross, okay, i-multiply na po natin. So, 2 times x minus 1 and then multiply 3 times x plus 1. So here, para may multiply itong monomial by a binomial, gamit po tayo ng distributive property. Okay, ganito po yon. So 2 times x, that is 2x. And then minus, kaya minus po ito, 2 times 1, that is equal to 2. Okay? Then next is plus, kasi plus po yung kasunod dito. Okay, ito namang second parenthesis. 3 times x is 3x. And then plus, kaya plus po yon. 3 times 1, that is equal to 3. Okay? So, na-remove na po natin yung ating close and open parenthesis. Divide by x plus 1 times x minus 1. So, actually, hindi po muna natin yan i-multiply kasi baka mamaya mayroon pong factor yung numerator na x plus 1 o kaya ay x minus 1. Okay? So, simplify po natin yung numerator. Okay, combined like terms. So, ang like terms po dito ay ito pong 2x. Okay, i-pair ko po. We have 2x and 3x. So, magkapareho po silang term or like terms, we can add. So, what is 2x plus 3x? Bakit po plus? Kasi ang sinusundan po ng 3x ay plus. So, 2x plus 3x, that is equal to 5x. Okay? So, kapag ganito po na magkapareho ng variable, add lang natin yung numerical coefficient. So, 2 plus 3 is 5. And then, copy the variable x. Okay, this one. And then, next po yung constant natin, negative 2. Kasi ito po yung minus 2. Kaya negative 2 plus 3. Okay, what is negative 2 plus 3? That is positive 1. Kaya plus 1 po. Dudugtong natin sa 5x. And then, yung denominator, copy ulit natin to x plus 1 times x minus 1. Okay. So here, meron po bang factors yung 5x plus 1? So yung 5 and 1 ay wala na pong ibang common factor maliban sa 1. Pero pag 1 po ang common factor, ay hindi po iyon pwedeng common monomial factor. Okay? So here, yung variable dito ay x, wala pong variable dito. So, ibig sabihin, hindi po natin pwedeng i-factor yung 5x plus 1. So, since wala na pong pwedeng i-cancel sa numerator at denominator, kasi wala na po, nakasimplify na yung numerator, nakasimplify na po yung denominator. Since wala pong pwedeng i-cancel, yan na po yung ating final answer. Pero ang final answer po natin, dapat po hindi naka-factored form. So here, pagsasamahin na po natin yung x plus 1 times x minus 1. So yung product po niya ay x squared minus 1. Okay? Ano po yung application nito sa special product? Sum and difference of two terms. Okay? Just multiply. X times x is x squared and then 1 times negative 1 is equal to negative 1 kaya minus 1. Okay? So therefore, yan na po yung ating final answer. Okay, for number 4 example, we have 2x minus 4 divided by x squared minus 1 minus 3 divided by x plus 1. Okay, ito pong example number 4 natin, medyo mahirap po ng konti. Okay, so ito ay subtraction of two dissimilar rational algebra expressions. So bakit po sila dissimilar? Kasi magkaiba po ng denominator. So the first one is x squared minus 1 and the second one is x plus 1. So ano pong gagamitin natin? Actually, pwede po yung what you call this one, cross multiplication. Okay, so ang ipipresent ko po sa inyo ay dalawang method kung paano po yan isolve. Yung una po ay long cut method at yung pangalawang method po na ipipresent ko para ma-solve ito ay shortcut method. So yan ko po yung long cut method. So ganito lang po yun. Okay? So yung ating pong denominator ay, di ba, i-multiply po natin using cross multiplication. Okay, so x squared minus 1 times x plus 1. So inuna ko lang po multiply itong denominator. Then sa numerator naman, okay, by cross. Okay, so we are going to multiply 2x minus 4 times x plus 1. Okay, lagay ko po dito sa numerator. Ganito po yan. So 2x minus 4, this one, times x plus 1. Okay, ito po yung partner niya. So yung multiplication po ng monomials or multiplication po ng polynomials, ang gamitin po natin ay close and open parenthesis. Okay? Minus, kaya minus po ang pagitan dito. Then multiply naman po natin ito. 3 times x squared minus 1. So this one, 3 times x squared minus 1. Okay. So since na-pair na po natin yung i-multiply natin sa numerator, we are going to simplify. Okay, paano po yan i-simplify? So, itong x squared minus 1 times x plus 1 sa denominator, copy lang po muna natin. Okay, huwag po muna nating i-multiply. Kasi baka mamaya, mayroon pong factor sa numerator na kagaya ng denominator, pwede po natin i-cancel. Okay, so i-multiply po natin itong numerator. So, what is 2x minus 4 times x plus 1? Okay, gamit po tayo ng shortcut method. Ganito po yung kanyang product. So yung product po nito ay 2x squared minus 2x minus 4. So ano po yung shortcut niyan? Ang shortcut po nito, multiply natin yung first term times first term. 2x times x, okay? Pair po natin. 2x times x, what is the product? 2 times 1 is 2 and then x times x is x squared. Kaya 2x squared. Okay? At yung middle term, paano po nakuha yung minus 2x? Bakit po negative 2x yan? So yung middle term natin, ang gagawin po natin ay i-multiply natin itong nasa gitna. Multiply po natin itong 4 times x here. What is 4 times x or negative 4? Kasi minus 4 po ito. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Then, i-add natin yung product nito sa product ng last term pareho. Okay. What is 2x? Guhitan ko po ulit. What is 2x times 1? 2x times 1 is equal to 2x. So, i-add po natin here, negative 4 ang product sa gitna. Then, sa magkabilang dulo naman ay positive 2. So, what is negative 4 plus positive 2? Yun po ay negative 2 and then yung variable x. Okay? And then, last term po natin, multiply natin yung last term. Negative 4 times 1, that is equal to negative 4, kaya po minus 4 dito. Okay, kung di po ninyo nasundan yung shortcut method sa pag-multiply, meron po akong ibang video kung paano po mag-multiply ng binomial by a binomial. So marami po akong video on how to multiply binomials. Okay? Proceed po tayo, then minus. Okay, this one minus. Ito po ay monomial by a binomial, kaya distributive property lang po yung gagamitin natin. So, what is 3 times x squared? So, 3x squared. Then, next minus. So, minus 3 times 1, that is equal to 3. Okay. So, here, sa numerator, kailangan po natin na tanggalin yung close and open parenthesis. Pero hindi po ganun ang pagtatanggal. Ganito lang po yon. So, paano po ba yan ni-remove? Okay? Ganito lang po yon. Yung denominator, copy lang muna natin ha. And then, yung numerator, okay, kapag ito pong close and open parenthesis, okay, at wala po siyang sinusundan na minus sign or operation na minus, ay pwede lang pong basta tanggalin yan. Kaya ito po ay 2x squared minus 2x minus 4. Okay, this one. Tinanggal ko po directly yung close and open parenthesis. Pero dito po sa ating second parenthesis, ang sinusundan po niyang operation ay minus. So, hindi po basta tanggalin yung ating close and open parenthesis. Ano po? Kapag plus ito, okay lang. You can remove directly. Pero pag minus, hindi po pwedeng ganon. So, ano pong gagawin? Ito pong minus ay i-remove natin yung minus. Tatanggalin natin. Pero pag tinanggal natin, i-change natin yung sign yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. Okay. So, remove natin yung minus. So, ito po ay positive 3x squared, magiging negative 3x squared siya. Kaya pag dinugtong dito, okay, dito po pag dinugtong natin, since negative 3x squared, magiging minus 3x squared po siya. Okay? And then ito pong next ay minus 3. Since minus, change po din po natin, minus will become plus. Kaya ito po ay plus 3. Okay? So, yun po. Na-remove na po natin yung close and open parenthesis. Now, we are going to combine like terms. So, ano po ang like terms dito sa ating numerator? Okay? Ang like terms po natin dito, bilugan ko ay 2x squared at negative 3x squared. So, bakit ko po sinabing negative 3x squared? Kasi ang operation po before ay minus. Kaya negative po siya pag kinuha. Okay. So, if you're going to add ito po yung magiging result. Okay? Negative 2x squared minus 3x squared ay magiging negative 1x squared. Okay, ulitin ko. What is 2 times negative 3? Negative 1. And then yung variable na x squared, kaya negative 1x squared. Okay. How about next? Ito pong 2x. May kalike term po ba yung 2x? Wala pong variable x lang dito. So remain natin minus 2x, kaya baba natin minus 2x. Okay, next po ay ito pong constant. Minus 4 at plus 3. So here, negative 4 kasi minus 4, kaya negative 4 plus 3, that the product is negative 1. So, since negative 1, pag dinugsong natin, magiging minus 1. Okay? And then, copy po natin yung denominator. Okay? X squared minus 1 times x plus 1 here. Okay, so paano po natin? What's next? Ito na po yung ating result. So here, may negative 1 po dito sa numerical coefficient ng x squared. So i-remove po natin yan. Paano po i-remove yan? Ifa-factor po natin at ang common monomial factor ng tatlong terms na ito ay negative 1. Okay, so here, the factors are negative 1 and then x squared plus 2x plus 1. So lahat po yung nasa loob ng parenthesis ay naging positive. Change the sign kasi lahat po sila ay negative. Kaya nilabas po natin yung negative 1, lahat po sila ay magiging positive. Kapag ibabalik po natin dito, multiply lang po ito, distributive property. So what is negative 1 times x squared? Negative 1x squared. Okay, next term, 2x. So negative 1 times 2x, magiging negative 2x, kaya minus 2x. And then yung last term, negative 1 times 1 is negative 1, kaya ito po ay minus 1. So ito po yung kanyang factors. And then, pwede po natin yan na copy lang po natin yung ating denominator. Okay, so what's next po dito? So ang next po natin dito ay ifa-factor po natin ulit ito pong nasa loob ng parenthesis. Okay, task ko na po yung last na computation natin. Ito na po yon. Negative 1 times x squared plus 2x plus 1 divided by x squared minus 1 times x plus 1. So sabi ko po, itong ating nasa loob ng close and open parenthesis ay pwedeng i-factor. So, paano po ang factor niyan? Copy ulit yung denominator. And then, negative 1 times factors po ng x squared plus 2x plus 1 ay x plus 1 times x plus 1. So, tama po ba na ito yung factors ng x squared plus 2x plus 1? Check po natin. What is x times x? X squared. Okay? And then, yung last term natin, 1 times 1, that is 1. At yung middle term, i-add lang po natin yung 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. So, tama pong x plus 1 times x plus 1 ang factors po nitong trinomial. So, meron na po bang magkaparehong factors? So, magkapareho po ang x plus 1. So, pwede po natin cancel x plus 1, then x plus 1 sa denominator. So, ano pong matitira dito? Ito pong negative 1 times x plus 1 divided by x squared minus 1. So, ibaba ko po dito. Okay. So, ayan na po yung ating result pag natanggal yung x plus 1 here. So, subukan po nating i-factor yung x squared minus 1. Baka po may kapareho na x plus 1 para makancel po natin dito. So, ano po yung factors ng x squared minus 1? Ang factors po niya ay pwede pong x plus 1 times x minus 1. Bakit po? So, kung maalala po ninyo yung special product, yung factoring, ito po ay difference of two squares. Okay, so pag difference of two square, yung x squared kasi ay perfect square at yung 1 perfect square. Kaya difference of two squares. So, i-factor lang po yung x squared and then factor po yung negative 1. The factors are positive 1 and negative 1. Okay? So, 1 times negative 1 is negative 1, kaya minus 1 here. Then, copy natin yung numerator. We have negative 1 times x plus 1. Okay, so meron na po bang magkaparehong factors po dito? Yes, pareho po yung x plus 1. So, ano po yung matitira dyan? Ito pong negative 1 na factor sa numerator at ito pong x minus 1. Okay, so ibaba ko po dito. So, we have negative 1 divided by x minus 1. So, pwede pa po bang i-factor itong dalawa? Numerator and denominator, hindi na po pwedeng i-factor. Okay, here. Pwede po bang i-cancel yung negative 1 at minus 1 dito? Pwede po bang i-cancel? Hindi po pwede. Kasi po, meron pong minus dito sign. So, hindi po pwedeng i-cancel. Since hindi na po pwedeng i-simplify itong ating rational expression, Then, iyan na po yung ating final answer. Okay, so itry naman po natin dito yung shortcut method. So kanina po ay yung long cut method o yung cross multiplication method. Okay, so try po natin itong naisip ko na shortcut method. Lagay po natin dito yung nakuha nating sagot kanina. So negative 1 divided by x minus 1. So gamitin po natin ng ibang method. Tingnan po natin kung lalabas po itong sagot na ito. Okay, so here, notice here sa ating given rational expression, ito pong x squared minus 1 ay pwede pong i-factor. Ano po? So, ang factor po niyan ay pwedeng x plus 1 times x minus 1. Okay? And then, copy lang muna natin yung numerator, 2x minus 4. And then, copy natin ito, minus 3 divided by x plus 1. Okay? Para hindi po tayo malito. So, kinopya ko lang po ito. So, ang ginawa ko lang po dito ay nag-factor ng denominator x squared minus 1. So, here, tingnan ulit natin yung ating rational expression. So, ang denominator po dito ay x plus 1 times x minus 1. Sa kabila naman ay x plus 1. So, may pagkakapareho po sila ng denominator na x plus 1. Okay. So, ang gagawin po natin dito ay gawin po nating similar rational expressions tong dalawang expressions na ito. So, x plus 1, pareho na po sila. Maglagay po tayo ng x minus 1 dito para pareho na po sila ng denominator. Okay. Dagdagan po natin ng x minus 1. Since naglagay po tayo o add po tayo ng x minus 1 dito, dapat meron din pong x minus 1 sa numerator para po balance. Ano po? Okay, here, notice here, x plus 1, x minus 1. Sa kabila naman, sa second expression, x plus 1, x minus 1. So sila na po ngayon ay similar rational expressions. Since similar na po sila, gamitin po natin yung subtracting similar rational algebra expression. So ano po yung rule? Copy natin yung denominator. Okay? X plus 1 times x minus 1. Since pareho po sila, so isa lang po yung kokopihin natin. And then, subtract natin yung numerator natin, 2x minus 4 minus 3 times x minus 1. Okay, lagay ko po dito sa numerator. Okay, this one. 2x minus 4, this one. And then minus 3 times x minus 1. Okay, this one. Okay. So here, next step po natin, okay, ay i-simplify natin itong ating numerator. So, i-distributive property natin itong 3 times x minus 1 or i-multiply natin ito. Okay? So, paano po yan? Copy natin yung denominator and to multiply, we have 3 times x is 3x. Okay? And then minus, kaya minus po yan, 3 times 1, that is equal to 3. So, itong 2x minus 4, 2x minus 4 minus, kinopya lang po natin ito. So, ito lang po yung sinimplify natin dito by distributive property. Okay, so next po ay i-remove natin itong close and open parenthesis. So, paano po i-remove? Again, hindi po basta-basta ang mag-remove. Ito po, kopyahin lang po muna natin ito, 2x minus 4, and then this one. I-remove po natin itong close and open parenthesis. So, paano? Pag ni-remove po natin yung close and open parenthesis, tanggal na po natin itong minus. Okay? And then, change the sign yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. So, ito po ay positive 3x. Pag na-change po natin, magiging negative 3x. So, since negative 3x siya, kaya kapag dinugtong dito, minus 3x. Okay? At ito namang minus 3, change the sign, minus magiging plus. Ito kaya maging plus 3 here. Okay. So, next po ay combined like terms. So, ang like terms po dito ay 2x and 3x. So, what is 2x minus 3x? Kasi minus po dito. 2x minus 3x is negative 1x or pwede pong negative x. And then, ito pong constant natin, negative 4 plus 3. Okay, negative 4 kasi minus po yung kanyang sinusundan. What is negative 4 plus 3? Negative 1. Kaya, tinugtong ko po dito, minus 1. Okay? And then, copy lang ulit po natin yung ating denominator. Huwag po muna natin i-multiply, baka po may kaparehong factor po dito. So here we have negative x minus 1. So pwede pong i-factor, ilabas po natin yung negative. So paano po? Ito lang po yan. Okay? Negative 1 times x plus 1. Ito po ba yung magiging sagot? negative x minus 1? Okay, yes. So, negative 1 times x is negative x. Then, negative 1 times 1 is negative 1, kaya minus 1 here. So, ito po yung factors niya, negative 1 times x plus 1. So, may magkapareho bang factors sa numerator at denominator? Okay, yes po. We have x plus 1, x plus 1. So, here, pwede na po yan i-cancel. So, ano pong matitira dyan? Negative 1 sa numerator, ito po yun. At sa denominator naman po ay x minus 1. Okay, this one. Okay, so pareho po yung nakuha natin sa long cut method at dito po sa shortcut method. Okay, for number 5 example, we have 3x minus 1 divided by x plus 2x plus 2 divided by x plus 1. So, ganito po yung other method. Tingnan po muna natin kung pwede po tayong makapag-simplify sa dalawang rational expression. Okay, so yung first rational expression ay 3x minus 1 divided by x. So, pwede po bang i-factor yung 3x minus 1? So, wala pong factors ang 3x minus 1 kasi 3 at 1 po ay wala pong common factor maliban sa 1. Okay, so hindi na po pwedeng i-factor yung 3x minus 1. Dito naman sa second rational expression natin, x plus 1, wala na pong ibang factor yon. Pero itong 2x plus 2 ay meron pong factors. Okay, kasi may common factor between 2x and 2. Ang common factor po niyan ay 2. Okay, so ibig sabihin, pwede pong i-factor yan. So, sige, try nating i-factor at simplify. So, copy po natin itong 3x minus 1 divided by x, this one, then plus, then yung denominator. So, ito po muna ang gagalawin natin. Ang factors po niyan ay 2 times x plus 1. Okay, yun po yung factor ng 2x plus 2. So here, notice here na may common factor dito. So we can cancel x plus 1. So yan, medyo na-simplify na po natin yung ating rational expression. So ibaba po natin dito. So yung first expression ay 3x minus 1 divided by x, this one, plus, ang matitira po dito ay 2, okay? And then, ano po yung maging denominator? So 1 po yan kasi wala na po dyan. So 2 divided by 1 or 2. So naglagay po ako ng 2 para di po tayo malito sa pag cross multiply. Okay? So here, wala na pong pwedeng i-simplify. Okay, 2 over 1 at 3x minus 1 over x. So here, gamitin po natin yung cross multiplication. Okay? By using cross multiplication, unahin ko po yung denominator. X times 1 is x. And then sa numerator naman, okay, ito po. So direkta po natin, 1 times 3x minus 1 is 3x minus 1. Tama po ba? Any number multiplied by 1 is equal to the number itself. Kaya 3x minus 1 ang product. And then dito naman po sa x times 2 or 2 times x, that is equal to 2x. Since plus po ito, kaya plus po yung operation dito. Okay, so we have here now 3x minus 1 plus 2x. So meron po bang like terms? Meron po, ito pong 3x and 2x. So we can add. What is 3x plus 2x? That is equal to 5x. And then here, minus 1. Wala na pong ibang ka-like term itong minus 1. Kaya minus 1 lang po dito. Okay? And then divided by x. So here, pwede po bang i-cancel itong x and x dito? Hindi po pwede kasi mayroon po tayong minus sign here. Dapat ang kinakancel ay factor kagaya po nito. Okay? So, wala na pong factors yung 5x minus 1 at wala na pong factor yung x. Then, yan na po yung simplified form. Okay? The final answer is 5x minus 1 divided by x. Okay, sige. Magbigay pa po ako ng ibang example para ma-master nyo yung lesson. So, we have 2x minus 4 divided by x squared minus 4 minus 3x divided by x plus 2. Okay, here, medyo difficult na po ito. Pero try po nating mag-factor muna at mag-simplify sa bawat rational expression. So, ito pong 2x minus 4, mayroon pong factors. At ito pong x squared minus 4, mayroon din pong factors. Okay, try po nating i-factor yung first rational expression. So, ito pong x squared minus 4, ang factors po niya ay x plus 2 times x minus 2. Tama po ba? So, tama po. Sa pinag-aralan natin sa difference of 2 square, ay ipa-factor lang natin yung first term, x squared ay x times x. At yung second term ay 4, square root of 4 is 2, kaya 2 at 2. Tama po ba? 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Pero yung magiging operation ng binomial ay isang positive, isang negative. O isang plus, isang minus. So, yan po yung kanyang factors. Sa numerator naman, 2x minus 4, ito naman po ay common monomial factoring. So, ano ba yung common monomial factor between 2x and 4? So, ang common factor between 2 and 4 ay 2. Kaya, ang ilalabas po natin na common factor ay 2. And then, sa loob sa binomial, ito po ay x minus 2. Okay? Paano po nakuha yung x minus 2? So, here, ang factors po ng 2x ay 2 times x. Kaya ito po, 2 times x. And then, ang factors po ng 4 ay 2 times 2. Okay? Kaya, yung 2, nasa loob, yung isang 2 nasa labas. Okay? 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Okay? So here, notice here, meron pong pwedeng i-cancel sa first rational expression, x minus 2, x minus 2. Okay? So here, cancel po natin yung x minus 2. So ito pong minus 3x over x plus 2, wala pong ibang factors po ito. Kaya at is ganito po muna. So magiging, pag binaba natin, ito po ay x and then over x plus 2 minus, copy natin ito, 3x divided by x plus 2. Okay, so medyo na-simplify natin ng konti yung given na rational expression. So here, notice here, magkapareho yung denominator. Since magkapareho yung denominator, ito na po ngayon ay similar rational expression. So paano po ngayon mag-subtract? So madali lang po, copy the denominator. Since pareho po sila, kaya x plus 2. And then subtract the numerator, 2 minus 3x. So ilagay po natin sa taas, 2 minus 3x. Okay. So, meron po bang pwedeng i-cancel? Pwede po bang i-cancel yung 2 at 2 dito sa baba? Hindi po pwede kasi meron tayong minus and plus sign. Pwede po bang i-factor itong 2 minus 3x? Wala na pong ibang factor. Gawin din yung x plus 2. So, therefore, simplified form na yan. So, that's our final answer. Okay, so let's see if you really understand the lesson. Try to answer this activity. So, perform the operation and simplify if possible. So, number 1, easy lang muna yung binigay ko. 6 over y, or 6 divided by x minus 8 over y. And for number 2, ito po, medyo average or difficult. 2x plus 6 divided by x plus 3 plus 8 divided by x minus 3. So, pwede po ninyong i-post yung video na ito. Try to answer. At kung mayroon kayong sagot, baka pwede naman pong pa-comment sa comment box. Tignan po natin check po natin kung tama yung inyong sagot. Salamat sa poll mga anak. Kung nagustuhan nyo yung video na ito at natuto kayo, baka pwede naman pong i-click yung like and then subscribe na rin kung bago ka pa lang dito sa aking channel.